Hello, slorgs enjoyers, and welcome to a cheeky little channel update, more commonly referred to by me as a chupdate. I'll be honest, it's been a pretty bloody wild few months. In the last 6 months, I've moved flat twice. My granddad and uncle have both died, and I discovered that pineapple is actually pretty great, and now I have it with lunch every single day. Anyway, despite that stuff, I've tried really hard to keep the YouTube content coming, you know, keeping the slorgs enjoyers fed and watered, because, I mean, I really like doing this, to be honest with you. And I love seeing people enjoying the content. And, you know, if you can just push past the pile of ICO haters, there are actually people who enjoy the content. And also people you meet in game, like just in general, like it doesn't matter. Most games now, if I stumble around, I'll bump into someone who's a fan and says nothing but nice things, and I do appreciate that. For any super fans, you might have seen that we've been a little experimental in the last few months. I've been trying a few different things. We've had some successes, some not so successes, but overall, I'm pretty happy with where the content's at and like the level we're at right now. It feels good. It feels good. That being said, I've had this one issue that's been kind of eating away at me for probably at least a year at this point, and it's this bloody guy, Bikertimmi. So Bikertimmi, for anyone who doesn't know, is a dude who you will find in the comment section of pretty much every single video I ever make. He's usually one of the first comments there, and he always says, "This is a comment for the algorithm." Always. He says two things actually. He says this is a comment for the algorithm, or he asks me, when am I setting up a Patreon? When am I setting up memberships? When am I giving this guy an opportunity to donate money to the channel? And I keep telling him I'm going to do it, and I never do it, and now I've done it. I've done it, okay? This is, I'm launching memberships on YouTube. I've done it. Bikertimmi, this is specifically for you because you keep asking. We now have memberships. You now have an option of tiers that you can support the channel with. I need you to understand I do not do this YouTube thing full time. I'm not even close to being in a financial position where YouTube makes enough money to do this full time. I live in London. It's a very expensive place to live. So I have a full-time job I do on the side, and I sneak in YouTube around that job. But memberships do offer an opportunity to bridge the gap and maybe make this a full-time thing. But really, I've basically set up memberships so that people like Bikertimmi have a place where they can donate extra to the channel to show some support, if they so please. And you're welcome to do that or welcome to not do that. I understand that it's not like anything's going to change. The content's going to be the same. To be honest, I was afraid of making memberships for quite a long time because I barely have time as it is to to make the stuff that I make, and then to also have kind of commitments to extra stuff on the side. It's tough, which is why I always kind of steered away from memberships, because I didn't want to make promises I couldn't keep. But I've done it now. I've done it. I'm going to try and stick to the commitments in those tiers. Like, there's extra content potentially on the line. I can't necessarily promise that there's going to be loads of extra content. Again, this is mainly a way of supporting the channel because you want to support the channel. So it's up to you. Take a look at the tiers. If it's of interest, go ahead. If not, don't worry. I still appreciate you. Merch. We had a quick shout out about whether I should start making some merch. Response was surprisingly into the idea, which is good. You give me a lot of inspiration. Might be on the horizon in the future. Again, if memberships and stuff like that allow me a bit more time, then or a bit more financial stability, that might buy me some more time, which can then allow me to make merch, which will then buy me more time. You know, these things stack on top of each other. Streams. I was actually thinking about getting back into streaming. I used to stream back in the day, and I might start doing it again, maybe on YouTube instead of Twitch, to keep everything in one place. So if streams are of interest to you, either let me know or just keep an eye out. A question for the audience, if you're still watching. Face cam. Does anyone want face cam? I've hummed and hawed over switching over to adding face cam to all videos. I don't know. I can't figure out whether to do it or not. If there's an overwhelming support for face cam, I think I'll consider it more seriously. I've been happy not doing face cam, but maybe it's time to go back into face cam land. Face cam land. Sponsorships. We've got a few sponsorships on the horizon. June is going to be a pretty sponsor heavy month, so be nice. I don't make many of them. I don't do that many sponsorships. You'd be amazed how many sponsorships I turn down. there's a lot of people looking to sponsor YouTube content out there. I only take sponsorships from things I think people who watch this channel might actually find interesting or might actually find useful. So yeah, sponsorships are a great opportunity to increase the amount of time I can spend on content. Basically, to eventually go full-time would be the dream. If I could do this full-time, then you'd probably see double the amount of content on this channel. So that's what I'm working towards. That's why I'm kind of showcasing this stuff. Anything else? Hate watchers. I've got hate watchers on the notes. There are any the hate watchers out there who like to come into every video I make and tell me that the ICO is bad? I see you, and I appreciate your views and your comments. Thank you very much. I would like to remind you that the ICO has been out for coming up on a year now, and we're still hating on it. I mean, I think it's about time to move on. You know? I think maybe it's time to go hate on something else. Go hate on Battlefield 2042. It's never out of fashion to hate on 2042. If every single YouTube video of mine, there's a guy in the comments saying 2042 was the worst Battlefield ever, hey man, I'm with you. I am with you. Yeah, anyway, thank you for continuing to watch the channel. Thanks for checking in and engaging with stuff and giving me great feedback as well, and some great comments. And it's been fun. I am absolutely addicted to the YouTube thing. I can't stop. And you know, whether you're jumping in on a membership or not, or buying merch or watching the streams, or I mean, I'm still going to do it. Like, I'm still going to do it until I would have to eventually quit and pursue an actual career. But yeah, I really appreciate the love and support. It's been real. Anyway, I don't do this stuff very much. I don't really know what to say. So thank you. If you're still watching, thank you very much. Oh yeah, if there's any issues with the membership thing, like there's a part of the membership tiers, I've added in like a special like Discord area on the Discord, where you can talk with me specifically or more easily, and your stuff gets seen more easily, and you can also talk with other members. That requires some kind of technical wizardry that I may or may not be able to actually have a kind of smooth transition in at the start. So if you sign up for that and then you go on the Discord and you don't have the correct permissions, let me know. DM me, put it in a YouTube comment, flame me about it somewhere, and I'll get it sorted if it's not working, because that scares me. Discord scares me. But yeah, thank you very much. The next video you see will be back to your regular programmed entertainment, and I hope it is entertaining. And goodbye.
Good score, boys. Have a good score.
Hey, look at that fucking score. 21 kills, 24